Welcome back to Adventure 30. I'm Val. So this is going to be a two-part series, and it's not the one that I promised you. I know I promised a walk around video and an update on how the mods are doing 6+ months later, but Mother Nature had other ideas. The Jeep is a filthy mess, as you can see, so is the TRX. It snowed, it's impossible to keep it clean in the wintertime, but I will try. That video is next in my queue, so in the meantime, I thought I would do a video on all of the new recovery gear that I bought for this winter season coming up. So, I'm replacing some gear that's broken, worn out, and needs to be replaced. So we're gonna go through a quick kind of like first impression, unboxing, comparison video. So that's going to be part 1. Part 2 will be a field test video. So we are going to take this stuff out and use it. Okay, so the first item is this from Moose Knuckle Off-Road. This is called the Mohawk receiver. So right off the bat, really nice box, really nice packaging. Comes with stickers. And it does come with some warnings that you should definitely read, especially if you're new to recovery. So here she is. These come in all sorts of colors. I picked red to match my Gladiator, the Rubicon red, so hopefully it's a pretty close match. We're going to find out here shortly. So if you use a ball, like a tow ball receiver, knock it off right now. Stop what you're doing. Go buy one of these. They are a huge danger to your safety and anybody that you're recovering safety. They are not designed for that, so stop doing that. If you have been doing that, go get one of these. So we bought another one of these because we did have one, but it never seems to be in the right truck at the right time. It's always in the TRX when we need in the Gladiator, always in the Gladiator when we need in the TRX. So now I have one that'll stay with the Gladiator. The one that we had will stay with the TRX. Other half, a shackle. So same thing, really nice packaging. This is called the Moose Knuckle XL. You'll notice the unique shape of this shackle. It is supposed to look like this. There's a lot of different reasons why. You can put 2 ropes here. It keeps them separated. It keeps the knot on your rope separated. I just thought it looked cool. Also come in a variety of colors. I just picked black. Black and red is kind of my color scheme on my Gladiator, so there you go, 2-piece set. They do come in a variety of colors. I will leave these linked below in the description. If you've been following me for a while, you might know that I picked up a Yukon Gear and Axle sponsorship earlier this year, so I thought it was the perfect time to get into their recovery gear. So let's go through everything that's in the Yukon recovery gear kit. So first thing that's in here is a really nice drawstring bag. Recovery gloves. So I always have gloves in the Jeep, but it's nice to see that being included. Hopefully they fit. These are just a nice, like, sturdy glove. I don't know how warm they'll be in the wintertime. I'll have to report back on that, but very nice, like, heavy duty, like, reinforced. It's reinforced here, here, and there. They're a little big for my fingers, but not so big that I can't use them. We've also got 2 hard shackles. These are also good to have on hand. Well, I call them hard shackles just to differentiate from a soft shackle. So these both essentially do the same exact thing, but what you'll want to keep in mind is when you're going to want to use one or the other. This is actually essentially the same thing as this guy here. Serves the same purpose. You could put this one in the receiver instead of this one, depending on the type of rope you're using for your application, but these are good to have. I have multiple of these, but it also comes with a soft shackle, which I am a huge fan of soft shackles. Soft shackles do essentially the same thing. It is a loop that is meant to help you connect to your recovery rope. This one is very nice so far that I can tell. It's got a nice like extra sleeve on top of it to protect the actual rope inside. So I think these are going to wear down a lot slower than the current ones that I've been using. So I like soft shackles so much that I actually purchased 3 more of them because they do wear down a little bit faster. This one's actually going to go into the TRX, and these 3 will stay with the kit in the Gladiator. And last but not least, this is a kinetic rope. If you've never used a kinetic rope before, do yourself a favor, go get one. These things are incredible to have. It allows a smaller vehicle to recover a much larger vehicle. You can get a run at it. It's so much gentler on all of your equipment. It's just meant to stretch and assist with pulling out because it stretches out and kind of springs back in. So far right off the bat, just like the soft shackles, it does have an extra sheath here on your anchor points where you're going to be grabbing it and wearing on it the most. So far, really love that feature on this rope. This bag has, the last part I guess is this bag. So it has a Yukon logo. It actually has additional external pockets, which I really love. I will probably stuff it full of my recovery gear and just throw it in the backseat of the Gladiator. The last new item I got for the upcoming winter snow wheeling season is a set of legit, real deal Max Tracks. I've had a set of, like, I don't know what they were, what brand they even are. I don't know where we got them. We got them several years ago. This last snowstorm that we just had kind of was the killing blow on them. I broke them. We've burned all of these little nubs off of it, so it was time to replace them. These ones are a lot heavier than my old ones, so I think they're going to be a lot sturdier. It also came with little straps to put on them, so if they get buried, you can pull them back off again. These are supposed to be red. I don't know how red they are. They kind of look like a reddish orange in person, but that is the last item. This is my old gear. Let's compare my old gear to my new gear. We'll start with the most obvious ones here. So this is the Max Track. These are my old ones. So they did have a bag, which was kind of nice for transporting them. These are my old ones. So these are the old plastic ones. Some of these have been ripped off completely. Most of these have been burned down to the point where the screws are showing through. So, okay, so the next item we're going to compare are these soft shackles. So this is the one that I have been using. This is the Gator Jaw shackle. So side by side, this has a little bit larger opening, so you kind of get it around bigger components underneath the vehicle versus this one. This has a little bit larger knot on it, but they both function exactly the same way. So you just slide, pull the knot through, loop it around, whatever you need to loop around, and then pull it back. And when you pull on it, this kind of self-tightens. Biggest thing that I noticed between the two is this has a nice like cover that will keep some of that wear and tear to a minimum. Hopefully we'll make this last a little bit longer than this one that is showing some time or some signs of fraying and wear. So this one will be retired, replaced with this one. Now let's compare our ropes. So this rope also is kind of starting to show some signs of wear and fraying here. So it's getting replaced. These are both a 7/8 diameter, like 28,000 pound rope. Main difference I see between these two is this has a much larger opening than this one does. This one is reinforced with like a rubber coating, while this one's reinforced with a second layer of rope. Both of these should hold up very, very well. Drop any questions you have in the comments below. I will either try to answer them or they will go into a future video. There will be a part 2 to this video where we actually go out and field test all of the new gear, try it out, and let you know what our thoughts are on it initially compared to our old gear. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in part 2.